Yes, it's time for another basic beer review, and I mean a proper basic beer review, not one of those ultimate supermarket lager jobbies. We've got a pale here, a pale that I got from Tesco. It's a can of the Northern Monk, was it Cosmic Fog? It's there you go. It's the Cosmic Fog, and it's a hazy IPA, and it's brewed with FLOC, who I assume is another brewery there. It's one of their Faith in Futures range. I don't know anything about this, but it does say it is a super hazy, super juicy IPA, so it sounds good. It's 7.0% ABV, and what can I say? Yeah, I mean, these are in Tesco. I think these are about £4 a can. It might have been about £3.75, but they still do the 4 for 3 offer. I got a few more on there. I got the Northern Monk Heathen on that as well, which is not nowhere near as good as it used to be. It just seems thin and watery, so I'm hoping this one's better. Funnily enough, I had that, and then after I had that, I tried a Life and Death, and it was amazing. It's just really good. I still think it's consistently good. The Vocation Life and Death, Northern Monk Heathen, not so much. Anyway, we're not here to talk about either of those two beers. We're here to talk about this one. We're here to talk about the Cosmic Fog by Northern Monk. Now I know it's only just going to fit in this glass, but we'll see how much of it we can get in there. So let's start pouring it anyway and see what it looks like. What else did it say about it? 7% ABV. It's a 440ml can. I've said everything else about it you need to know really. Yeah, it doesn't say what hops are in it, I don't think. Nope. But anyway, let's get pouring it properly. Let's get the rest of it in as much as we can up to the top. Give it a little bit of wriggle room. Right, let's have a little look at this then. So it's lovely. It's a lovely pale colour. I like that. Let's see if it's got a little bit more body than the Heathen had when I had that yesterday. But yeah, it's nice and it's kind of a hazy pale colour with a touch, possibly a touch of amber in there. But really, to be honest, I'd say it's quite light in colour, especially if you hold it up to the light. It does look lovely. It looks really, really tasty. Okay, I'm going to get a nose on it. Oh, I'm going to get spilling it all over the place again. Right, I'm going to get a nose on this and see what smells. I've not tasted a pale properly for a while, so I'm hoping I can do it. I can still do it. It smells nice. It smells very grapefruity. There's mango in there. It smells a bit dank, a bit pithy. Oh yeah, orange peel. It smells like the kind of pales I like. It really does. Tiny little savoury note in the background, which I also like. Let's have a look. It does smell like it's got Simcoe in it, but again, that's just me and thinking I can tell there's Simcoe in a beer. Yeah, it doesn't say anything about the hops, so it doesn't tell you much about this really. It gives you all the ingredients, and it just says it's super hazy and super juicy, and it's fresh from the north. Anyway, let's. Yes, that's what I'm getting. I'm just getting lots of fruit there, lots of mango, grapefruit, orange peel, and a little bit of a savoury note in the background there. Okay, I'm going to go in for the old taste. Cheers. It's just quite dry on the bite there. It's not as fruity in the flavour. It's quite easy going. Very drinkable. But again, not brimming with body. Quite light bodied, I'd say. Let's chuck the rest in case there's any body hiding amongst the can there, but I would say that's quite light bodied for a 7%. It's perfectly pleasant, although I imagine it would be quite dangerous. It's got a nice bit of bitterness on it. It's quite dry. It's not, I wouldn't say it's sweet. Fruity flavours are there. Quite a smooth mouthfeel, medium carbonation. Very tasty. Very tasty, very pleasant. I'd just be expecting a little bit more in the way of body on this beer. Tastes more like a 5.5% than a 7%. But it's nice. I'm liking the bitterness. I'm liking the fact it's not too sweet. You got your flavours there. You've got your grapefruit, your mango, and your other flavours in there. Yeah, perfectly pleasant. Although, as I say, a little bit thin. But there we go. I mean, there's not much more I can say about it. It's perfectly pleasant, a little bit thin. I'd say it's worth the money that I paid for it. Certainly with the offer on. Certainly one that I will get again. But there you go. I'd say it's better than the Heathen that I had. It's got a nicer taste than the Heathen that I had. It's more impressive than the Heathen. But there we go. That's all there is to it. There's nothing else I can say apart from thanks for watching. Till next time, have a good one.